I'm being vocal, all that humble shit is over with. This time around is different. Okay, I didn't burn that shit. That's all it is.
I know what time it is, man. DB3 about to come to the scope and take over. Biggest event of the year, November 8th. Be there. You already know.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit.
What's going on, guys? We're here at DB3 Gym in Norfolk, Virginia. We got two of the three brothers. We got Kelvin Davis, Keon Davis. Both of them have a pro fight this upcoming Friday, I believe it is, right? Yes, here in Norfolk. They're representing their hometown, their home city. And I just want to go ahead and just say, this is a nice gym, fantastic gym you guys got over here. And I just want to get a little bit of background on you guys' boxing career. So let's start with you, Kelvin. When did you get started?
Started boxing when I was 11. Straight from Norfolk, Virginia. Boxing gym was right up the street from my house. So once we started, like the first day we started, walked into the gym, we never stopped. And it's been like 15, 16 years strong.
When did I start boxing? I started boxing when I was 7 years old. I took after boxing because of my brothers, honestly. I seen them boxing, training, going places, having fun, missing out on school. And I wanted to end on that too. You know what I'm saying? I was young. And then I just turned out loving the sport. Just, like I said, just traveling and just honestly punching on people. I like punching people, so.
All right, Keon, man, you were ranked #1. I mean, you received a silver medal at the World Invitational not too long ago. You swept the Olympic trials, and you're just riding that momentum all the way to your pro debut. What kind of led into, I guess, you deciding you want to become pro right now?
What decided me to want to go pro was, I just feel like I was ready. You know, I feel like it's the perfect time. My brother Keyshawn Davis having his first homecoming. I just feel like it was the perfect time for me to just tag along to it. You know, we all got big things coming up. You know, Kelvin about to fight for his first intern. So everything just going good for all three of us at the same time. So I just wanted to be a part of it too.
And Kelvin, 13-0. So when did you turn pro?
I started pro in 2020, but you know, it was COVID, so really 2021. Me and Keyshawn, we just hit the ground running with top rank, and we've been going hard ever since, beating all our opponents by a good fashion, you know what I'm saying, and just it elevated us to have this homecoming next Friday.
Yeah, I actually saw you for the first time. You had a fight in Houston. Keyshawn was there as well. It was a Janabek card down there. You guys put on a really great performance there, and that's when I first got to notice that you guys were special. So, DB3, Tell the audience, what does that mean? Like, a lot of people see it, but they don't actually know, like, what does DB3 actually stand for? Like, what are they trying to say? So what is it?
It stands for Davis Brothers, and there's 3 of us. We a family. We don't let nothing come between us. Even since we were young, we was real close. So it just fit us perfectly. Now, like, you can't split us up nowadays, you know what I'm saying? We fuss, we fight, we argue, but at the end of the day, we still family.
Yeah, I guess you could just fight if you get mad at each other, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, just let it out that way. How does training go here? So a couple places I go across the country, you have like good work in that area, and sometimes people have to travel a couple hours out to find work or whatever, but how is training for you guys here? Do you have to travel for work? Is there good work in Norfolk?
We actually trying to build up this boxing community in this area. We just opened up our gym like a couple months ago, so we're just trying to build it up in Norfolk and in the 757 as a whole. But we actually go out of town for our training camps, sometimes Vegas, sometimes Colorado Springs, just so we can stay focused and stuff like that. But like for here, we building it up. We trying to make a change. Like I said, we just got this gym, and this is a start.
Keon, I also saw you at Top Rank as well. I think all 3 of you went. How did the training go out there? Like, who did you kind of get some work with?
The training out there in Vegas, Top Rank Gym, it was actually great. You know, I feel like it's the best. It's one of the best places to train when you get ready for a fight. You know, back at home at Norfolk, I feel like it's not honestly like he said, we trying to build it up, so it's not really a lot of work right now. So I'm saying, so we had to travel to get better, even back then, not even just now. So training in Vegas is definitely like one of the best options for us.
Any pros that you got some work with that kind of stood out to you?
Nah, it was a Cuban fighter. He was a real slick fighter. Then I got work with Puelo. I don't know if he Cuban or whatever, but Puelo, he a world champ right now, actually. And that's about it. You know, the more I go out there, the more work I'm gonna get with pros, and you know, videos probably get surfacing on the internet of me punching on somebody. You know, so. But yeah.
What about you, Kelvin? Who did you kind of get some work with out there?
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Mostly in-house, but I've been sparring with a lot of guys, a lot of different guys. I can't remember no names, but it's definitely good work in Vegas. It's all types of fighters, different styles, and even my brothers, you know what I'm saying, they good work for me. That's my best work, honestly. But yeah, it's just all different styles in Vegas, so it's good work out there.
How does the climate or training over there in the desert carry over to you having a fight here in Norfolk? Does that make you more prepared? Does that make you like have better cardio? You think it helps at all?
I feel like it does help. The altitude, most definitely. And then, like you said, it's hot in Vegas, so
Hot
if I
as
can
hell,
train,
yeah.
I can train in conditions like that. When I do come back home in Norfolk, where it's more, the weather changes. Is Norfolk weather is bipolar. They don't know if it's want to be hot or cold. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I come back home, it's like more moderate, I should say, than Vegas, because Vegas is like scorching hot. You know what I'm saying? So if I could train in Vegas where it's scorching hot, when I get into a good condition weather, it's easy work.
What's something about both of you guys that you may not really get a chance to show that much because your pages are, you know, just boxing pages, but, you know, it's like a really big part of your personality off screen?
Me, I say like, I just like laying up, watching movies and stuff like that, honestly. And you know, from time to time I go out, not no club, but just, you know what I'm saying, just to get out the house. I really be in the house for real, but you know, sometimes I just go out and bowl in the movies or something, like nothing too crazy.
Okay, show life. What about you, Kelvin?
For me, like, I take pride in parenting. Got 2 kids, a son and a daughter. So I take pride in like giving back to the youth. I like cooking for sure. My whip game crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna check that out later, you know what I'm saying?
Whip game is crazy.
Yeah, he can vouch, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I take pride in being a father, you know what I'm saying? And, I don't know, a lot of people don't know that I took 3 years off of boxing.
Really?
Yes, sir. In the amateurs, I was competing with guys like Teofimo Lopez, fought him twice. Gary Russell, fought him.
Whoa, how'd those
Mario
go?
Barrios, fought him. I done fought a lot of these big names. I think some of them world champs right now. Lamont Roach, world champion. I've been toe-to-toe with these world champions right now, but I took time off, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I didn't take the time off, I'd be right there with them. But I'm getting back in the game, you know what I'm saying? Still playing catch-up, but I'm gonna be right there with them. The journey ain't over yet. It's a marathon at the end of the day, so don't be surprised if I fight one of them names in the long run.
How old are both of you?
I'm 27.
27
I'm
and
23.
23 and 27. Yeah, future's bright, man. Like I mean, you're right there getting ready to go right into that 29 where you get into your prime, that,
sure.
you know, your prime
sure.
strength. So
Fight
yeah,
for these
dude,
intern titles next year. Be on the lookout. And once I get this intern title, the floodgates is open. I'm coming for everybody at 140. I don't even gotta say no name because they already know what it is.
All right, 140. What about you, Keon?
Hey man, you know I'm making my debut. I'm coming to take the game over by storm. 147, 154, any weight class. I can bounce between both too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see November 8th.
Little preview, November 8th, the Juice Man debut.
All right, man. I'm super excited to see you guys fight, man. It's going to be a really awesome show, DB3. Like I said, nice gym. Ready to see what's next for your future. And see you guys soon. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, guys? We're here with Keyshawn Davis, who goes by the Businessman here at DB3 Gym. Everybody's got finished working out. It was a crazy day, whole media workout. And my man has a fight on Friday. He's going to be alongside his brothers, hence DB3, representing Norfolk. Keyshawn, what does this week mean to you, having all three of you guys on the same card representing your home city?
Yes, sir. The Davis brothers, man. Our first homecoming out here in Norfolk, Virginia, November 8th. Last time we had a fight in Norfolk was 30 years ago, literally, 1994. Purnell Sweet Pea Whitaker brought it back. And now DB3, the Davis brothers. Me, Kelvin Davis, and Keon Davis, we got a chance to, make history again. And we're going to make history. November 8th is going to be a movie, man. Like, we sold out pre-sale tickets. We sold over 9,800 tickets, and the venue holds 10,000. So we're definitely going to sell out this event. And this been a long time coming. The city been waiting for something like this, and we're making it happen for them.
Wow, so you actually managed to damn near sell this whole place out. And so your support here has to be crazy.
Oh, yeah, they love us, man. They love us. We grew up in Norfolk. They've been seeing us do this since we was at elementary school, middle school, and high school. And as we just kept it going, we just been building our fan base out here. And 757, they know us all over for sure.
The Businessman, tell us what that's all about.
The Businessman, I decided to give me that nickname when I was an amateur, just being a amateur, top prospect as an amateur. I just wanted to learn the professional boxing game. And, like coaches been coming up to me, talking to me about business when I'm an amateur. And my friends been coming up to me, asking me about business questions. So I just decided to give my name the Businessman because I just had that mindset as an amateur.
No, dude, that's so important because a lot of amateurs that I work with and I deal with, they're in the sport, hey, I box, I have my fights on Saturday, but they don't understand the business side of it. What are some of the highlights or like the 30,000 foot view as far as what somebody needs to think about when they're considering their career in the amateurs and going into pro?
As a fighter, don't put your hands or don't put your career in somebody else's hands. You need to be hands-on everything. And that's the biggest mistake 90%, 95% of these fighters do. They trust in their dad too much. They trust in their coach too much. They trust their manager too much. Like, it's one thing to trust somebody. Of course, trust the people that you work with, but you need to be hands-on as a fighter because at the end of the day, you're the one stepping into the ring, and you need to know what you're stepping in the ring for and the outcome of how much you're going to get and everything. Don't trust people too much. You need to trust yourself, trust in God, and He going to lead the way.
You had a very storied amateur career. You were silver medal at the 2021 or 2020
Olympics.
Yeah, Olympics. And I mean, things have been going really well for you. So it was, that transition for you going from there to being a pro, you had a lot of name recognition. What can somebody do, or what would you recommend for somebody that, they didn't go to the Olympics, but they still need to get their name out there and they still need to, put themselves in a position where they might want to get signed by a top rank or a matchroom?
Don't rush going pro. Like if you feel like that you don't have the pedigree yet going into pros, nowadays that's all it's about is really the pedigree. You could be the weakest fighter ever, but if you got a big fan base and you sell, then hey, you know what I'm saying, it makes sense for you to go pro. But if you got all the skill in the world and you feel like you don't got that star status yet, or at least kind of walking into the star status, then just stay amateur. Don't rush it, man. Don't rush it at all because that's gonna get you hurt.
Let's talk really fast about sparring. What's your attitude towards sparring? Like, how often should somebody spar? Do you hard spar? Like, what are your thoughts on it?
In training camp, I spar 3 times a week. It just all depends on how your body feel. If you feel great, then push it. If you don't feel great, my coaches assess it and be like, Keyshawn, no, you need to push. Like, even though you don't feel good this day, you still need to go hard and still stay locked in. Or another day, if I don't feel great, they be like, you've been going hard enough. You probably need to just calm down a little bit, taper it down. Today gonna be a easy day, but we still gonna spar, So it's a team effort for sure. And it all comes from Bomac, honestly.
You start at the gym, and you're doing this big show right now with the three of you. Do you have like an overall plan for the Norfolk area?
Yes, our vision is to, number one, what we're doing right now is two things. What we do right now, I can say first, we open up a gym, but our real vision for like future is having like a sports complex, so where we not just having boxing, we got football, we got enough space to have a basketball gym in there, we got enough space to have different sports over there, different avenues, not just a boxing gym. Also, we're gonna have things like tech. We could teach tech in there. We're gonna have mentors in our sports complex. So we want to almost be like a Boo Williams, but Boo Williams is like for what I can remember, is like basketball stuff like that. We want to have a sports complex where we have different sports going on, all that under one roof. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 18,000, 10,000 square feet facility, and it's all productive for the kids and for the youth, or just for any age that want to get involved. As far as our gym, in the gym, like we want to start producing Olympians. We want to start producing national champions and more professional athletes as far as ourselves that came out of Norfolk, Virginia. And also starting now, what we're doing is we're putting boxing inside of high schools right now. So Coach Dorsett, Manager Dorsett, that's managing our gym right now, he's working with Portsmouth Public Schools and Norfolk Public Schools, working on putting boxing inside of public schools. So two big things we definitely have visions on.
And it's really good to hear that you're taking care of the community and you care. Obviously, you grew up here, so you care about your people here as well.
For sure.
Dude, I'm really looking forward to the fights on Friday. It's been a really good time here today at DB3.
For sure.
Thank you so much for allowing me to come in, getting the interview, getting to know you guys. Any last thing for the audience?
Hey, again, man, November 8th, Friday, it's going to be a movie. It's been 30 years. It's going to be a sellout event. So if y'all don't got y'all tickets now, make sure y'all get y'all tickets. If y'all don't come here and y'all watch the event, y'all going to be mad watching the event on TV, because it's just going to be so lit. From my brother Keon making his pro debut, from my other brother Kelvin Davis right after Keon, then of course me, I'm going to close the show. It's going to be major. And if you already know about me, you know I put on performances every single time I step in that ring. So being that's my first main event, first homecoming, come on now, get your tickets, get your popcorn, get ready. It's gonna be a major event, man. Trust me.
All right,
DB3,
everybody.
man.
The businessman, Keyshawn Davis. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.